Okay, good night, everyone. I just want to give a heads up with everything what's happening today. Today is Sunday, and June 1st, and I went to see my mom. I'm literally just coming in. I made a little video there while I was there, and I met two of mom subscriber who loves her dearly. Came and visit her at the hospital. So, yes, normally I wouldn't want anyone to visit her, but it was two special, friends right there. And since they were there, mom, we had them come up and spoke to mom for a little while. All right, so I'm home. I'm going to get some sleep. You all know I really, from the concert and, dropping off my friend Garfield back to the airport early this morning. I did not make it home right away. I was so tired. Guys, I was driving and trying to keep my eyes open, and I realized I was all over the road. So I pulled over in the little rest area. And that's the same time little brother called me and asked me if I was okay. And I told him, I'm fine, it's just I'm tired and I'm trying to get some sleep. So I lay down in the car. I fell asleep for about an hour. Excuse me. And then I came home. And I was so tired, guys, that even when I reached home, I just put my head back just to relax in the car when I reached home. And must have fell asleep again for another half an hour outside in the car. But yet it is so cold right now. I don't understand this weather. And I got inside and came inside and went to sleep for a little bit. And then Pops got up this morning and went to visit Mom. And I just tried to relax a little bit. I wasn't sleeping. I got back up, but I just mumbled around the house for a while. And then I got ready and went and visited Mom. She looked good today, guys. So she looked good while she was there. I know she was in the best place right now is to be there, right? So she looked good being there right now. And I'm gonna, of course, we're gonna let her stay there until she gets much better. They did not have to cut her open to do that surgery, but they did do a little open up a little hole again. I don't know what you call it again, and use a tube, put a tube inside of her. So she has a bag right there on her, coming from her stomach. Um, she ate today, guys. Today was the first day she get to eat. She was so hungry. I ordered the food from the hospital there, the menu they have there for the patients, and she didn't like it. So I went out to buy food for her. Again, she made two mouthfuls. She didn't like it, but she decided that she'll eat with Pops. Whatever Pops was eating, she was going to eat a little more of that. But good news, she is eating, she's drinking, she's talking a little bit more strongly. Again, she still needs some rest, though. Um, Pops is just worried for her, so he decided he's not coming home tonight. He is going to stay at the hospital with her. So I guess in the morning I have to get up early and bring his medication there and some change of clothes and things for him as well, because he doesn't want to leave his wife. Again, thank you guys very much for the prayers, and I'm so sorry I'm breaking down at the concert, but you all know how it is. It was not just a cry. It was a cry of kind of joy of saying, God, thank you, for the prayers, because I just didn't want them to have another surgery, guys, and I put her through all of that pain and things again, and and when I got the news from my sister there, Peter Gay, that they don't need to have surgery anymore, they're going to do it a different way. It let me feel better. So I started to get emotional. And then, of course, somebody came over and they're praying and just guiding you and, praying with you and everything like that. It got to me again, and I started crying out. And so that's where that all started yesterday, because I was trying to be very strong. You know, um, Again, it's my mother. everybody know that I love my mother dearly. And sometimes I can't do things. It's like I get confused, totally confused, because my mind is there with her. You know, again, I have to be telling everybody the same thing over and over and over. And that is why I decided to make a little video and post it up that you all see. So, again, guys, she's not back to herself as yet, but she's stronger right now than I've seen her in a couple of days. And she's still in pain there, but she's been managed with pain medicine there, and they also have her on antibiotic this time around, right? And that's what they should have done to her when they first came back home from the first surgery. They should have sent her home with antibiotics, which they did not, right? You're going to see, guys, please. Even although I was a little angry, I found out the truth, but I didn't jump the gun. I listened to every single thing. Destiny did a wonderful job, guys. Destiny did a wonderful job. And you'll hear Mom speak. I'll play that video. You can hear Mom speaking about Destiny and how she felt about Destiny. And that's when I found out that my mom, told Destiny that she did not want her to see her, anything. She could do everything else, but she did not want Destiny to come that close to her to do certain things. She wanted her husband. So Pops used to do that, and I didn't know that. So when I found that, because I had to speak to Destiny, and when Destiny told me that, that's when I understood, the whole story. So guys, Destiny did a wonderful job. Yes, everybody has to learn a little more stuff, but she did a wonderful job. It wasn't her fault because she never got to see the spot, right? When it came so red, she didn't get to see it because my mom never let her got that close to her. So again, guys, please, respect that. Do not, write up any bad comments about Destiny or anything like that. We'll appreciate that very much. She tried her best, and she did her best here. As a matter of fact, Destiny, Mom said today that she can't wait to come home because she would love to see you here again. Maybe not to be working, maybe just being here to see the real Auntie Pauline, not the sick Auntie Pauline. Right, Destiny? So, yeah, man. Thank you very much again, Destiny. We appreciate it. My family and I thank you very much as well. All right? So we thank you again. And guys, if you do not know what really happened, Destiny and I spoke on the phone a couple times before I asked Destiny if she could come and help me out with my mom. So I'm the one who reached out to Destiny, and Destiny didn't hesitate. She jumped up and came and helped my mom. Right? It was very hard for her because she loves Mom and she loves my channel and plus Cola. So she's going to be here in the house with all three of us. So she was nervous, guys. She was nervous, but she did a wonderful job. I must say that. Thank you, Destiny. Destiny did more than just taking care of Mom. Destiny had cooked when we, help us fold up her clothes, and iron and just a little things around the house Destiny helped out with. So we thank her for that. Yeah, man. Anyway, guys, again, Mom is coming along. She's not there yet. She had another surgery, but because of the antibiotic in her body and the pain thing, she looks much stronger. I wish if I could get one of those pain medicine right now. But anyway, I'm going to go and try to get some sleep. So that's my heads up for today. Sunday, June 1st. So I'm going to post up this video on my mom's wall because I'm sharing to everyone, what's happening with my mom. As I promised you guys, I said to you, I will try to give you guys an update. And so remember, I'm going to go and lay down and sleep now. So I'm not going to be answering my phone. I'm going to turn it down a little bit, but not off because I have my mother could call me for any emergency or anything like that. All right, so anyway, I'm going to go get some sleep. I'm going to try to edit this video now. God bless you all. Thank you very much. Little brother ate already and everything. He's fine. So I told him I was going to go to bed early. All right. Good night. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. It's now the day after the concert, and I'm going to go visit Mom. I didn't get a chance to see her yesterday, but I'm going to go see her today. So I'm heading now to see my mother, and I will keep you guys informed as well. Thank you guys very much for the prayer. You can see yesterday I broke down at the concert. It's like just good news came in, and I was just, just thanking God for not have to cut my mother open again on surgery, and it was just a good news. But yet, guys, I'm very sensitive to my mother, and you all know that. When that call came in yesterday to hear that they didn't have to have surgery again on Mom, I decided. Well, I didn't decide. I just started to bawl. I was crying for joy and thanking God because you know everybody at the church there at the concert was praying for my mom and asking me about Mom. So it hit me, guys. It really hit me. I couldn't hold back. I tried not to let that happen, but I couldn't hold back anymore. I really couldn't hold back. So I'm now running to see her and give her a big hug and everything. I'm just taking out these things out of my car. Oh, it's almost spilled. Yeah, so 1 second. Yeah, see my mom, in pain and suffering, but it hurts. It really hurts. I'm just driving into the hospital now, and I'm going to do valet parking. Just make it much easier for me. Oh my God, my heart is beating so fast, I heard she was in a lot of pain this morning because there's a tube they put inside of her yesterday. And thank you, Lord. I thank you, Lord. I thank you, Lord. They didn't have to do surgery on her to cut her open, but they did another procedure with just a tube. And I thank you, Lord, that they didn't have to cut her open again. All right, guys, I have to hide the cameras and things because they don't allow cameras and things inside. So I'm going to hide the cameras now, and I have my bag to bring in my stuff. This is a hot river. So what happened last night? I'll tell you in a few. Oh. There's bomb is right here. I'm gonna put this on your wall just to keep up your channel. Everything has been on your wall. How are you feeling? Well, let me tell you, yesterday when as we go there, the Reverend Joan and everybody was like the prayers, everybody, even for the concert, right in the concert, Colas was calling, with prayers and everybody. And I wasn't like my mental level, I wasn't there. But it's when Peter Gay messaged me and them say you don't have to have surgery again. You know, that's what Peter Gay said. You don't have to have surgery again, and that's what like that was the best thing I could ever hear because you remember what the doctor was saying before. You know.
Yeah, what they took me down for surgery yesterday.
Right, but you don't have to have surgery again. They said they're just going to use just that.
Until me heal, but the matter still caught me yesterday and everything.
Oh, they did.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. So, guys, she did have a little surgery yesterday. Not much. They just give her what is a big cut or small? What they did?
Caught me and put in the tube to drain the infection that is inside of my belly. Because I developed an infection in there.
Hold on.
You're not supposed to.
Yeah. So, I drove Destiny home, mommy, yesterday, and I was a little mad at her, but then I found out that you didn't want her to bath you or wipe you down or anything. You know.
First of all, I wasn't taking a bath. Bath me down. When you talk about bath
She
me
was
down.
wiping you down then.
No, she wasn't.
So, how come she didn't see the red spot?
Because she did not get that close to me. The only person that came close to me that was my husband, right?
You wanted.
Destiny did a beautiful job with me, right? I would have Destiny as my aide anytime. But there are just certain things that some women just rather to either do it themselves or maybe if I never have my husband, Destiny would have done it. But I felt better at the time to let my husband do it.
Okay, so people, do you hear that? You hear it's coming straight from Auntie Pauline. So please, it's my mom who didn't want Destiny to. So she never get to see the red spot because my mom never let her got that close to her like that to see the red spot. So guys, do not blame Destiny. She did a great job, and you heard from mom that she would, take her back as her what? Her
My
aide.
next door, my handshake.
And she was so nervous. She was so nervous of you. So
Destiny is a really sweet girl.
yeah,
She is.
she was crying. She was a little crying. She came to the thing last night. When she was hearing it, she was
Why? Who
crying.
made her cry?
Well, some people are going to say
You see,
things, ma.
sometimes that's why I don't even want to be here on this. Because a lot of people don't know what to say. They don't choose their word on what to say. And you just don't go out there and just hurt people's feelings because you feel that you have a mouth and you can say anything that you want to. Think before you do things. You don't just go about it and hurt people's feeling. It's my choice. Whether I like Destiny, I wanted her there or I didn't want. I wanted her there. But at that time, I could not help it. Right? The best place for me was to be in the hospital. Right? So just please, people, just be kind, be nice.
So Destiny, you heard it based off. So I know you're going to see this video, Destiny. I hope you'll feel better.
Destiny, as soon as I come out of the hospital, I want to see at my house.
Yep, science. Science. Guys, the only two guests we have here. What's that? Two special guests here with my mom, and we let them come up. just for a little while to say hi to her.
So you finish with your anesthesia feeling, the anesthesia, because you went on the, when did you do the surgery? Saturday?
The surgery?
Yeah.
No, it was 2 weeks ago. The real surgery.
The second-
Yesterday.
So it was anesthesia yesterday?
Yes.
So it
Yes.
should have worn off by now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
At least, you know,
Honey,
Yes.
look here.
Okay, guys, I'm leaving the hospital now. I just stepped outside. Can you see the double rainbow, guys? Right over the hospital parking lot. Look at that. Is that beautiful? That's the double rainbow.
Yeah, you gotta go to Iceland or Norway.
Very rarely see the double rainbow. Oh, gotta get my ticket. Forgot.
This is 5 pounds of goat meat, ram goat meat. Cut into nice cut bonnet pepper.
When did you start cooking?
When I was a young girl. We are going on a hayride today. And I met her here last week, and we became friends since then.
AuntyPaulineYaadtoAbroad.